Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Welcome back. Assalamu alaikum and Ya Ali Madad. Why do Ismaili Muslims say Ya Ali Madad? This is what we'll be exploring today alongside the general idea of why Shia Ismailis and Shia Muslims in general express some sort of devotion to Ali, especially in phrases of greeting and gratitude. Let's get started. Now, to address the elephant in the room, this mic is not plugged in. It just makes me feel better having it in my hand. There's a button, clicking it. But obviously, the bigger elephant, why don't we just say Ya Allah Madad? Why are we calling upon Ali? Let's explore this idea of what it really means to say Ya Ali Madad, the history, context, and identity that comes along with it for Shia Ismaili Muslims and many Shia Muslims around the world. So, what does Ya Ali Madad mean? It literally translates to, "Oh Ali, help me," or "May Ali grant assistance." It is not some sort of phrase that's calling upon the divine power of Ali to intercede into your life and make it better instead of Allah. That is not the purpose. We all pray to Allah. We are all Muslims. We all submit to the same God. But this is much more than just a greeting. This phrase marks an identity for us Shia Ismaili Muslims. It grounds a community together where no matter where you go in the world, you can greet another Ismaili Muslim by saying Ya Ali Madad, and they reply Mawla Ali Madad. But in our prayers, at the end of the day, we are always giving sajda to God and no one else. So what is the history and general context of Ya Ali Madad? How does it evolve over time, and why is it used everywhere today by Shia Ismaili Muslims? In the early Islamic period, 7th century, during the time of the Prophet's mission, the Prophet gathered his family together and said, "I am the Prophet of the Lord. Who will help me?" The first male to stand up was none other than Hazrat Ali. He stood up at the age of 10 and said, "Prophet, I will help you." And from that moment, he had been helping the Prophet in the very foundations of our faith, from leading battles to memorizing the Quran and giving his own interpretation, and also helping the Prophet in many different ways. We have many verses of the Quran and hadiths from the Prophet that reference this, such as the hadith of Thaqalain, where Prophet says, "I am leaving behind two important things, the Kitabullah, the Quran, and the Ahlul Bayt, my family. The two will be united from now until the end of time. If you hold on to them both, you will not go astray." And the hadith of Gadirakum, where Prophet gathered the followers and said, "If you see me as your Mawla, Ali is your Mawla." There's more hadiths, such as, "I am the city of knowledge and Ali is the gate. He who desires knowledge should approach the gate." And more and more and more, such as in the verse of Quran, Surah Al-Imran, verse 61, where Ali is described among the Prophet's family as the closest to him, Anfusana. Now, these events and many more lead to the formation of a lot of Shia identity markers, especially in devotional literature and devotional expressions. During the Umayyad and Abbasid periods, the 7th to 10th centuries, after the martyrdom of Hazrat Ali and after the martyrdom of Imam Hussein, there is a lot of poetry and devotional expressions that are created commemorating these historically great figures, the Ahlul Bayt of the Prophet and the Imams of the Shia. In such, various phrases are integrated into these devotional literatures that call upon Ali's intercession, becoming closer to God through Ali, his favorite, and as well as ideas such as Mushkil Kusha, or the alleviator of worries and difficulties. During the 10th and 15th centuries, there's a lot of Persian influence in the Islamic world, and the phrase is likely developed by the Shia communities in Persia. There's a lot of Persian devotional literature that frequently contains expressions such as Ya Ali, Ali Madad, and Madad Ya Ali. Or we can assume that these start to become combined over time. The word Madad also becomes widely used in Urdu, Persian, and Arabic as Islam grows and moves to different countries. So do local cultures and dialects and languages and expressions of faith. Also during this time, we see a bloom in Shia identities during the Fatimid dynasty, the Buyid rules, and later Safavid devotional literature. Now from the 1500s to the 1700s, we have the Safavid rule. Here they adopt a lot of Shia Isnashri devotional literature ideas, in which a lot of invocations such as Ya Ali, Ya Sha'i Mardan, Ya Mushkil Kusha, and Ali Madad become common phrase, even publicly being spread outside of poetry circles as expressions of faith. Here we come to South Asia. The expression becomes much more popularized in South Asia, where the 12er Shia community is flourishing, the Ismaili community is blossoming, and there are a lot of Sufi orders that exist. So we can see that as Islam is progressing in South Asia specifically, a lot of mystical principles and a lot of Shia identity markers are being widespread in this area. And the phrase of Ya Ali Madad is becoming common in not just Urdu, Arabic, and Persian, but also in Gujarati, Sindhi, Punjabi, and other South Asian languages and dialect. The functions of Ya Ali Madad are a greeting, an encouragement, a prayer, an invocation before beginning difficult work. It changes based on the context in which you are in. Not every Ismaili Muslim around the world greets each other by saying Ya Ali Madad right away. Many Ismailis around the world live in Muslim majority countries where the common phrase is Assalamu alaikum. And there's obviously no fault in that. That is a Muslim identity marker. And all Muslims around the world share this, where they can greet each other in a common language and wish peace upon each other. The added idea of a shared community is seen when an Ismaili expresses Ya Ali Madad. Many Ismailis and other Shia Muslims express Ya Ali Madad in times of difficulty, to call upon the person who is closest to Allah to help them in their own way, spiritually, mentally, physically, emotionally. And it's not a replacement for Allah. Yeah, obviously, Hazrat Ali himself called upon Allah for help. We also call upon Allah. We can say, "Oh Allah," anytime. But as a Shia, it is a part of our identity and expression to call upon God's favorite, who we love, who we cherish, who we wish to connect to and be like in our everyday lives. Now, in the Nizari Ismaili tradition specifically, Ya Ali Madad, Mullah Ali Madad is a greeting that you will find the most common. In many Shia Isnashri traditions, it is more of a prayer that someone does in their own prayer time, but Ismailis say it regularly wherever they are. They say it loud and proudly. It's a part of our expression and identity. And here's the thing. Calling upon Ali is not limited to just Shia Muslims. Many Sunni Sufi Muslims call upon Ali as a spiritual master, as the chief exegete of the Quran, as someone close to the Prophet, as someone who has spiritual prowess and awareness that we wish to invoke in our lives as well. It is not limited to just a Shia expression. Ali was the Caliph, he was the son-in-law of the Prophet, his cousin. He was even named Ali by the Prophet Muhammad when he was born. Ali is close and beloved by all Muslims. Shias see a different perspective of history and interpret the events in a different way than Sunnis, and that's fine. We're allowed to interpret, we're allowed to have our own understanding of faith and expression. At the end of the day, here's the biggest thing. Saying Ya Ali Madad is much more than just a greeting or a supplication. It marks an identity of many people around the world, and especially the Shia Ismaili Muslim community. It is not a replacement for calling upon Allah in times of need and necessity in prayer. It is not some form of shirk to replace God with Ali. It is our expression. It is our cherishment of someone that we love and care for. And it means that we wish upon you the help and mercy of Ali, and you may reply, I wish upon you the same. So my friends, with that, Allah Hafiz and Ya Ali Madad.